if we're materialists and we are defining this reality, our existence, our place in this cosmos through the five senses. So the reality is, if we define through these senses, these five senses, what we can see, hear, taste, smell, and touch, we have to get some perspective here that through our five senses, we are extraordinarily close to ultimately deaf, dumb, and blind. The infinitesimally small bandwidth that the five senses are able to interpret is a billionth of 1%. So you see what I mean? We are literally deaf, dumb, and blind if we believe that that is all that is, and we're going to allow only the five senses to direct and dictate our experience of life. The percentage of reality that exists beyond the five senses is almost everything. It's almost everything. But we want to honor this human experience and honor life and physicality, physical form, but we don't want to get lost in form. It breeds too much limitation and opens the door to unconscious behavior. This is where it all comes from. Ultimately, the human condition and the great dysfunction within humanity is our inability to know who we are beyond the physical shell, that reflection in the mirror, and the thought in the head that sounds just like you, that you take to be you, but is not you. This is the great dysfunction of humanity, lost in thought and lost perceiving a world through the five senses. This is a experience that you are having, that you've gifted to yourself, but you're not the experience, you're the experiencer. My first book, Limitless, Reconnecting with the Infinite Power Within, I talked about the higher consciousness, the observer. There's a chapter called The Observer. You are the observer. You are the consciousness having the experience. Without that source, that consciousness, that perceiving presence, there is no life. Okay? But you're not, ultimately, this is why I talk so much about separating yourself from, here's a situation, here's my charge, here's my pain reaction, anger or jealousy that I feel about the situation. But as the observer, consciousness, I can choose whether or not I'm going to add to human unconsciousness, whether or not I'm going to add to pain and react and try and hurt or get retribution on another. Humanity spinning its wheels, lost an eye for an eye for thousands of years. Well, as Einstein said, you've got to learn to change the steps. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. So changing the world starts with us. It starts with you right now. You always want to ask yourself, what are you doing each day to contribute to the pain and the suffering that we see in the world? What have you done this week that's contributed to human unconsciousness? And then ask yourself the next question, what could I do to make this world just a little bit better? What would love do in this moment? If I was love, which ultimately you are conscious love, infinite and eternal. So if I became aware of my true essence, how would I respond in this given situation? I'll leave you with that. That's this morning's video, guys. Sending you so much love and deep gratitude for the comments, the DMs on social media, and the support you guys are showing. It lights my heart up to know that these videos have been inspiring and educational, and that you're drawing value out of this message. Honestly, it's the greatest gift that I could give. So DamienHorton.com, find out more, register for the live events, retreats, mindset coaching, my new book Limitless. There'll be a link below. Video book is out now, the ebook. And music lovers, you can head to Spotify, just put in my name and check out some of the music that I make. That's it. Much love.